Welcome back to A Minute with Chelsea. I am waking up bright and early to meet Sarah at the gym. We are headed to Sync Fitness to start our third personal training day. This day is actually leg day. Well, it's like leg and core, and honestly, if I could pick two things to work, that would be it. Mostly butt and core. I want to build a fat booty shelf, okay? I talked a lot earlier in one of my vlogs from like 2 days ago about how I have all this travel coming up, and that's true, but then I have the fall in 2025 pretty much free. And so I'm thinking I might be headed to Turkey to get skin removal surgery. I don't know yet. That may be crazy. I don't know if it's crazy. If you have any tips or tricks, or if you know anybody that's done that for medical tourism, let me know. But I got a quote here in Arkansas, and it's about anywhere from $50,000 to $70,000 to do my entire body, and I don't have $50,000 to $70,000 to do that. I have a feeling in Turkey it'll be at least half that and a lot better service, but we're just thinking about it. I have a year to think about it, and a year to build up as much muscle as humanly possible. I know it's going to be a lot of recovery. I won't be able to do all of it at once. That would be crazy. It's going to be arms, boobs, stomach, back, butt, and legs because my whole body is loose skin. And honestly, if I had it my way, also my neck, because I get so fucking tired of the comments I get every single day of people telling me I have thyroid neck. I know, it's my neck. I also have a thyroid problem, and I have a ton of loose skin around my neck, and I have Ehlers-Danlos making my skin extra stretchy. Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox and head over to the nail salon. I came to get a pedicure and a manicure. It's time to say goodbye to my cutesy cute strawberry nails. They've grown out so far. And they got rid of my favorite pink. They got rid of my brand. It was number 149. They don't make it or carry it anymore, and it was my Molly Ringwald from the Breakfast Club nails, so I went with a very pale pink, kind of translucent, and they made them very almond shaped because it was a different girl. It wasn't Rachel. So I don't know, I might have to go home and kind of round the tips off a little bit. Then I drove to Little Rock because I'm teaching my Pilates Friday night class. This was a very small class, so we mostly felt like kind of like a semi-private class. Only 3 people because it was the weekend of Labor Day, so nobody was showing up. But I'm on day 4 or day 5, I forget, of antibiotics, and I feel completely normal again, so I'm just happy that that's gone. I still think I had strep, even though they told me I didn't, because my throat was so white and so patchy and so sore. I also need to find a better system for writing Pilates classes because I kind of just write a new one every single week, and that takes a lot of effort and time. There are some Pilates instructors who use the same class every single time and they have it memorized, and I just feel like that's so boring and terrible. I just don't want to do that. So I have a bunch that I could pick from, but like I'll open it and be like, I don't like that one, I don't like that one, and then I'm like, oh my god. So then I end up writing a brand new one for how I feel that day, and it's not like it takes more than 20 minutes, but it's a lot of brain power to learn a new flow every single week. I got to end the night teaching my favorite class, Restore, where we roll out all of our sore muscles and stretch and do foam rolling, and it's just so nice. And of course I get to do it with the class pretty much because we're such a small class, and it's easier for me to teach it while I do it because then I know exactly what to tell them how to do all of it. And I'm going to use some of my tips and tricks I got from my personal trainer. Isn't it weird to say I have a personal trainer? I have a personal trainer. It sounds so fancy. I'm a fancy lady. And don't worry, I will not be letting you down. Here's your one chance fancy, don't let me down. Anyway, I came home and I put together my at-home reformer, which I've already talked about like 2 or 3 times because I'm so obsessed with it. I'm so excited to be able to come home and stretch my body before bed. I can do feet-in straps whenever the hell I want. If I need to pop my hip or stretch out my hip flexors or my back or anything, I can just do it. And if I want to start doing a Pilates class at night, I don't have to drive to Little Rock to do it. I do have a subscription to Pilates Anytime. I think it's like $14 a month. It is so worth it. You have access to tons and tons of Pilates classes. You can choose what you want to focus on, the length of the class that you want to take. I use Pilates Anytime a lot, actually, not just for my own workouts, but also for inspiration for classes and to make sure I'm teaching correctly. Like they have their cues and you can listen to them and you can kind of practice and take note for your own cues. And during Pilates teacher training, I use Pilates Anytime to do a lot of observation videos. For dinner, I DoorDashed Nando's and I ate it and went to